All right, it's 11:36. We're gonna head down out to Fremont Street and see what it's like at midnight. Are you ready?
I am. Ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Hello and welcome to Las Vegas. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sean from Miles to Memories, and tonight we have a special treat for you. We're going to tour Fremont Street at midnight to see exactly what it's like. Not just the Fremont Street Experience, but East Fremont and beyond. We're going to walk way down Fremont Street to show you what it's like at midnight. If you like this video, if you like the channel, don't forget to subscribe, smash the thumbs up button, and tell a friend. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about anything you see in this video as we head out of Circa onto Fremont Street. Circa, of course, opened October 2020 and replaced Las Vegas Club, Mermaids Casino, and Glitter Gulch. All three of those places now contained within Circa, the brand new casino. First new casino in downtown Las Vegas in 40 years.
Got the shift change.
Now look out for our Circa hotel review coming very soon. We stayed there on our anniversary and had a great time, and of course decided to walk down Fremont Street.
11:39. Let's head out to Fremont.
Surprisingly, on this weekday in March, it wasn't too busy on Fremont Street, although it is closing in on midnight, so that is to be expected. Off to the left, we have Binion's, which opened August 14th, 1951. Owned by the famous Binion family, of course. Sold in 2004 to Harrah's, who essentially took the World Series of Poker and Horseshoe names and then sold it again.
Nobody's out here now.
Now owned by the same company as Four Queens.
Don't ever forget they have a clearance shop in the back here. So ridiculous.
Have you ever bought anything at that clearance shop? I never understood it. It doesn't fit in a casino, but you can get 80% off crappy t-shirts there in the back. Binion's has been a place the last decade or so that has sort of confused me. Kind of a half attempt at a casino. But let's move further down Fremont Street, down towards Four Queens in Fremont. Old school. Lately, Fremont Street has been very busy, and it's one of the busiest places in town, especially on the weekends, especially when people are getting out from LA. So expect big crowds if you're going to be there on the weekends or at prime time at night.
Pre-COVID, all these doors would have been open. Now everything is controlled entry down here. Just a little reminder that things just aren't quite back to the way that they should be. One of my favorite things about downtown are the sparkly lights. You see them just about everywhere here. Circa kept that going, but you can see it in so many of these casinos, especially Fremont and the Four Queens.
Let's head inside Four Queens, one of the properties on Fremont Street you don't hear a lot about, and one of the ones that's still bringing classic Vegas to guests. It opened in 1966, has 690 rooms and about 27,000 square feet of gaming space. It's owned by the same company that owns Binion's. And a fun fact about Four Queens was that it was owned by Elsinore Corporation, and Elsinore owned Hyatt, believe it or not, way back in the day. So this was a Hyatt at some point, although loosely related for sure. You'll see these dividers that are probably soon to be a thing of the past, but a good reminder of where we are today. This property underwent a massive renovation in 2007 to all the guest rooms and some of the areas, but it still maintains that old school charm. Look at those chandeliers, the lights. One side effect of being an older casino is that it has low ceilings, but a pretty nice place to walk around. No resort fees at this hotel either, so if you do not like resort fees, this is the place to stay. But most importantly, if you're downtown, walk through here because it has so much history. Old Vegas at its best. Fremont is still popular, especially among Hawaiians.
$11.47.
Quiet here as we get further east on Fremont Street. What I always love to do is head upstairs to the vintage gaming section of the D, where you have the Sigma Derby and some other cool old school slot machines. Just be careful. Once you get on this escalator, there's no way to get back down without going through the casinos. So once you commit to this, you have to go all the way around.
Soar from over 11 stories high down the entire 5-block length of the Fremont Street Experience, superhero style.
The D got its start as the Sundance in 1980, and in fact, it was the last major casino to open on Fremont Street before Circa.
All right, 11:49. Let's head inside and see what the D is like.
In 1987, it changed to the Fitzgeralds and remained Fitzgeralds through 2012 when it was bought by the Stevens brothers, who are also owners of Golden Gate and Circa. And they spent over $25 million to renovate all the rooms in the casino. They introduced things that you know, like the long bar and the dancing dealers, and brought forth this new sort of brand to downtown Las Vegas, which has been incredibly successful.
You got the Sigma Derby. So much fun.
One of my favorite things about the D is Mannequin Piss, who is a famous statue from Belgium, who they have recreated here outside the main entrance to the D Las Vegas. It's not right on Fremont Street, it's about a block off, but definitely worth a look if you're ever down here. And you can see him in some of my other downtown videos. The D's casino was slower than some of the other ones. Not as much of a party atmosphere as you normally see as we close in on midnight on Fremont Street. If you're wondering what those circles are, those are the areas that artists are allowed to be in. It used to be a free-for-all out here years ago, and so they created those spaces that they can book and reserve, and it keeps there from being too many people out selling their services on Fremont Street. Edibles everywhere, marijuana everywhere in Las Vegas, in downtown Las Vegas. No doubt you will smell it if you walk down the street. As we head across towards Indianapolis.
I don't think you're over 350 pounds, so you don't get to eat for free.
Let me go weigh myself.
That's not turned on. Is it turned on?
Oh, it's a 0.
All right, well, go weigh yourself. There you go. Ah!
No.
That's fully loaded.
You go.
Hell no. Fremont East is full of bars and all kinds of cool night spots and restaurants.
Wow, look at how beautiful it looks.
And all of the restored neon and the lights over the street. It looks really, really good.
Now we're going to leave Fremont Street Experience in Indianapolis to head to Fremont East and beyond. This area has seen so much development over the past couple of years.
Yes, this is Fremont Street. Really beautiful improvements here over the last few years. Just a few steps off of Indianapolis, and then the Fremont Street Experience just beyond that. That's Mark's favorite pizza right there. Hey Mark, Evil Pie. He loves that pizza. Dance, girl, dance.
Anyone who knows Mark knows he loves Evil Pie. He mentions it all the time. Very good pizza downtown if you are in this area, and you should be in this area. This is a historic area. This is where Las Vegas began, on Fremont Street, just next to the plaza, and it spilled out here in the early days.
I love all the El Cortez signs, man.
Oh, they're beautiful.
So many beautiful signs here at El Cortez.
El Cortez opened in November 7th, 1941. One of the most historic properties in all of Las Vegas.
Definitely a treat here on Fremont East. Right here on the corner of 6th and Fremont is this brick building. And I remember when I was younger, I had to get my sheriff's card here because this was the sheriff's card building. But I believe it got its start as a Sears Roebuck, Sears building, way back when on the original Fremont Street building, still here. Now it's a theater. Pretty cool. And it is now midnight here in East Fremont.
Show my watch.
Midnight here at El Cortez.
Made it.
Look at this neon. It's kind of strange that they have a massage advertisement on the side of the I'm not gonna lie, but this is what it looks like on Fremont Street at midnight on a Wednesday night in March of 2021. Let's head further east and see what we can find.
Many years ago, Tony Hsieh moved Zappos to Henderson, Nevada, and then eventually to downtown Las Vegas, where they took over the old City Hall building, and he formed the Downtown Project, which spent tons of energy and resources fixing up many of these properties on Fremont East that you'll see right now.
Ah, pretty cool. I didn't know this was here.
That one is cool.
Did you guys know about this Beatles tribute here at El Cortez? I've walked by it so many times. Can't believe I never stopped to see it or even knew it was there.
Kind of reminds me of Strawberry Fields in Central Park. Right here on Fremont East. El Cortez really is pushing these massages, so make sure you come here and get yours. But you have some other cool stuff up ahead. Let's we'll go up another block or two and then come back, check out the container park. Very quiet over here
Too quiet.
after midnight on Fremont Street. East Fremont Street. East Fremont Street.
Very easy.
The Western Hotel. A relic of the past. No longer open. Once believed during this pandemic to have been occupied by zombies. And Fremont 9, just behind it, a very new apartment building. Kind of shows you the transition that this area is in. Out with the old, in with the new.
The Western Hotel was perhaps one of the oldest and most rundown casinos on Fremont Street, closed back in 2012.
Even though this area is older and maybe not as good as the other ones, there's still so many cool signs and things here. And then, of course, we learned that Life is Beautiful is coming back this year. Exciting times for downtown Las Vegas. Kind of eerie out here on Fremont East. The dog park. It looks really nice. Giant hydrant over there.
Yeah, because it's a dog park.
Ambassador Motel, another one of these restored, beautifully restored signs.
That's the reason to walk down this area at night, to see all of these beautiful neon signs. Some of them old, some of them new, most of them incredibly beautiful and old school. And I guarantee you won't regret making this walk, seeing these signs, seeing this revitalized part of Las Vegas.
Quote from Tony Hsieh up there. Of course, the Zappos founder who passed away last year. Look at the golden goose. It's a shame nobody comes this far east. 10th Street Auto Repair. I wonder how old this building is, how long it's been here.
The downtown project has purchased so many of these buildings and restored them, found other uses for them over the years, and it's amazing to see just how far the revitalization has stretched past even Fremont East. And I hadn't been this far down walking in quite some time, and it was nice to be able to see these areas at night especially. So many cool neon signs and cool places to see.
It is so quiet.
Too quiet.
This is the Gather House, which is a rotating gallery of local creatives right next to the Vegas Test Kitchen, which is a brick and mortar location offering a variety of cuisines 5 days a week from celebrated chefs testing new concepts. Basically a place for chefs to try out their restaurant concepts to see if they're successful before they are able to open up their own restaurant. I've heard those bagels are amazing, and I need to get down there to try them very soon because I am a bagel lover. Have you guys eaten at Vegas Test Kitchen? Let me know. Those shops in this area are Ferguson's downtown, sort of an art enclave in downtown Las Vegas, around 11th Street here now. And this is around where we're gonna turn around back the other way, mainly because my camera started running out of space. Also, because we wanted to get back for the 1 a.m. show on Fremont Street. Highly recommend coming here. Didn't feel unsafe at all.
'11th Street Records. Not too many of these kinds of places left.
Hopefully you can see by the types of shops how cool and hip this place really is.
I love that cocktail song. Oh, we got the Golden Goose too that we gotta do. We're going.
Yeah.
Fremont, baby.
For those who know what this looked like just 20 years ago, 10 years ago, a huge improvement and a huge statement for the city of Las Vegas, which is home to downtown, of course, the Strip not being in Las Vegas.
We're getting closer to civilization. Back to 10th Street. As we make our way back to our hotel. No fire tonight. I haven't seen him breathe fire because we haven't been over here at night. And then during the day, he doesn't do it.
Indeed, I think he's been turned off during all of COVID. And I read recently that the fire is coming back.
Downtown Container Park. Kind of, we're getting back towards civilization now. It used to be that this was like the very, very end. And then just see how much more we walked. That's crazy.
Of course, the end of where people would go, or the tourist corridor.
It's gotta be quiet, right?
No, it's warm in here.
Yeah, there's more people than you would think.
El Cortez surprisingly hopping on this evening after midnight. This place is so historic. Again, opened in 1941, has 364 rooms and 42,000 square feet of gaming space. Jackie Gahn also owned this property, sold it in 2008, but he remained living here in the penthouse until his death in 2014.
Definitely a little bit more happening down here. Where are they walking into? So many cool little bars here, like all different themes, and the Griffin.
This area looks so much nicer now that they've added this landscaping. They added the lights over the roads, even more signage. It's just gotten nicer and nicer over the years, and it's a really cool place to hang out.
All right, we're gonna go get our Detroit Coney dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go do it. That's. I think we earned it after we walked all the way down Fremont Street, right?
Yes. Let's do it.
Slotzilla! Zap, 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 zap. That's how you know it's neon, baby. The door is open.
Ah, there we go. They won the high one.
Probably one of the few places in the world that you can zip line after midnight. What a cool time to do it.
There it is, American Coney Island. Open 24 hours. Let's go get our dog.
The hot dogs here are not cheap at about $5, but they are tasty, even if they're a little bit small for the price. All right, there's the big dog. You earned it. You walked all the way down Fremont Street. Open it up. Open it up. Was that a worthy prize? All right, let me know how it is.
Pretty good.
Good. Is it as good as a Tommy's chili dog, California?
Yeah.
Really? Uh-oh, I gotta try it myself.
Try it.
So we both agree it's pretty good.
Yes.
Nice snap too. When you bite onto it, you get that nice little
It's really
snap.
good.
12:42 now. Surprisingly busy in here.
Take a look at the D's Casino here, and now Fremont Street. Not many people left as we get closer to 1 a.m. Hot dog is in our belly. The joy of seeing all of that neon and all of those restored buildings. The only thing left to do is to watch a show. 1 a.m. on Fremont Street.
1 a.m. on Fremont Street. Here it is. This is what Circa's about. This is why we're here. About to see the show. Really excited.
Las Vegas started in this area. This is the heart of Las Vegas, Fremont Street. I hope you enjoyed this tour on Fremont Street at midnight. We had a blast walking down and back up, ending with this beautiful show. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the thumbs up button, leave a comment. See you next time.